啊！看那3个人回来如何？我还要去找艾伦登讲话，不然我就没办法解下一个那个叛徒任务了。需要艾伦德啊！不然我想看看这3个人同时在这边一定很屌。好戏看的，有好戏看的。
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never
万事
smiles.
通先生来啦！
I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
3个人到齐了。
Well,
哇！
Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
我比我想的还糟。
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
怕他会打他是不是？
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. With a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There.
叛军，叛军，我需要叛军。
Engineer Team Smoke, your request for materials was received and approved. A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives. It might be worth checking out.
Just you wait. We're taking those space slugs down.
应该是塞伦斯的行李吧。安德，我有话要问你，不要再听音乐了，安德。
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah,
雷加拉，
enemy of my enemy and all
雷
that.
加拉呢
right?？
他在哪里？
Right.
在哪个房间？
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge. All right, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates.
哇，艾伦德
One
发挥
of them
屁
was
用了。
called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant till now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
他终于有点
Send
屁
me
用
those
了。
coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you.
跟我一起去啊！
Sarah's the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How to go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. I have to go.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Silence in the face, if that's what you mean.
艾伦德中塞伦斯。
Aloy, do you have a moment? You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use.
到底送什么东西？
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But, in the end, It's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
啊，我觉得很可惜，游戏没有向我们展示法罗他的样貌。我好想看他1000年后的样子哦。一是变成怪物，可是想看长什么样子。
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay.
I'll be ready when you.
看到想要揍他一顿。
Did you need something? Bravo.
Bravo.
You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tanakh. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with
不
it?
想。
They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
这只是第一步。每个人都想把法老给宰了。
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah.
哇，这样等于我准备要去打亚瑟拉了。
How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regala and the Tanakh. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
他们比是什么？
Might be a way to deal with my anger.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
我以为他们要玩机器人出击。李佳拉，睡哪里了？
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
I keep thinking. He's just gonna do
不好了。
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten.
他手上只有在
Paralyze Regala's army
要
with
作战还
lightning.
是要打击敌人，是他才拿出
Save
来。
him.
闲置时他就把它拿下来。
Inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
哦，铁塔这边，
There you are.
雷加拉到底死去哪里了？在附近呢，还是他住在楼下？
This place smells wrong.
他在这里哦。
Wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to. But it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
他只想砍而已，他完全不想了解什么东西，他只想砍而已。
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Asarama Sera and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Akaro and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No.
Avengers.
I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
好，目前敌人里面，他的武器是最帅的。
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them. And they fled, as children before a pack of claw striders, all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been
可怜的法夏夫。
when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
我好像内心只有仇恨而已。
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly, the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down? A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tanakh would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
一直想要我死。先去那个
I got enough trouble with Katalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
每次被扣塔
My
楼，
luck's going. I'll bet you're a pro.
要是扣塔楼也会玩机器书籍，这才玩得很厉害。 任务叫什么？哎，那我要先解这个吗？刚提到什么第一什么的，为什么没有那个没有？
Lines are clearing up. These are the coordinates that the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to. Might be worth taking a look around. It's an ambush. I'll be taking this.
Got my target! You alright?
来，倒单先杀。
I haven't seen them! It's just a matter of time!
I can get out of this.
在哪里？还有一个人在哪里？
There's no.
That's all of them. Guess I can't be too careful when it comes to these guys.
哦，这边找到。哇，在这里哦，那就马上到。This is where Aaron said we'd find Sarah's base. I should let him know I'm here. Hey, Aaron. I'm close to Sarah's base. Think you can join me?
On my way. So, ready to take down some very nasty Oseram?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
大开杀戒了。
We'll never get noticed.
Your armor. It's almost the same as theirs.
就你去的、啊，艾伦德。
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Keep up the good work.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who caught the Nora Sarah's been looking for, that's who.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Huh.
打！
That went well.
We should do it more often.
Come on.
空有装备没有用。
Sarah, and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now and follow my lead.
You got it. Hey, Lloyd.
I see them.
I joined up to fight, but all I do is stand around.
哇，好大据点哦！扫荡基地哦，
I can turn the tables.
开射啦！
Found him! Punish her!
快做事，艾伦德！ 他到底有没有做事啊？他在干嘛？他倒下了。哦，over here。 做事啊，操！
Yeah, sorry about that.
I need to get further in.
"我要被毒死喽！他在干嘛？他在干嘛？
Stay where to look. Now I have you. What the?
What else can you take up? You picked the wrong fight. Hey, boy! Ammo!
"哦，他发挥功用，他发挥功用了，他可以破盾哎，这样超强了。他只剩破盾的功用了，打他打他，你们两个打他。哦哦，刚刚那个锤子好强哦，难怪他不能出手，然后他出手我就不用玩了。哦，超猛，超猛，超猛！哦哦，这超强的！哎干！
We need to find a Sarah and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now.
Hey,
Follow
Lloyd.
my lead.
You got it.
See them.
Here we go. This'll help.
Raise the alarm! Go! Go! Zeroing in!
Oh, they weren't expecting that. You aren't winning this battle, you know. Like copper against steel.
艾尔德身上装的科技就是特别猛了。
What else can you take up? I grab it if you need it. Bottoms up.
哇，他还自己喝水上 buff。
Taste of this. Well, they weren't using those trains anyway.
help here.
干，去呀、去打近战呐、
Good job I stashed.
他就交给你，他就交给你去破解了。
Remember, you picked this spot. Oops. Someone dropped their helmet. Now this is why I came along. Oh, they weren't expecting that.
哇，合作无间呐！
They picked the wrong fight. You need some ammo?
We've got him now. Call everyone to one.
I need help.
Don't let them.
Hey, Aloy. They're in trouble now. It's here when you want it. Ha! Come on!
Come on！ 嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，嘟嘟嘟嘟。
I need ammo first.
Oh, I need ammo.
Here we go. Aloy, you need this. You mean to do that? Let's take him out. Back here.
我看这个毒超好用的。好，烧死他！
Here we go. Live long, kill your enemy.
This is where we saw them last. You ready? Then we find her. We have to find her. She won't get away. Help! Over here!
日本你
Face my blade!
They weren't expecting that. You need some ammo? Done. Get to blood spot. That's
Firing!
哎呦，那我也有啊。
Who's next? that's all of them. But I don't see a Sarah.
She has to be here somewhere.
I think I saw some doors in the back.
Let's check them out. I'll gather these while I can.
快点出来吧，亚瑟拉！
What was that?
It sounded like a tripwire.
Be careful, Aloy. Sarah really likes her booby traps.
And you still like the sound of your own voice, Aaron.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the cartel.
Oh, I don't think so.
We have to find a way through.
Aloy, all right, there's a draft here. It's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
他干嘛？哦哦
It can be handy once in a while.
黄战士，
You okay?
I will be when we catch a Sarah. Keep going. You know she's leading us in. Now what are we supposed to do?
Choice. I got this.
Should have thought of that.
我操，超强的力气，最好是。
Tripwires. These look like machine pens.
补充补充。 We can't let you finish what Dervahl started, Sarah.
This ends here.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing. Get him, boy.
Ha! Fighting time.
你这两只， 射死你！
Oh, they felt that one. Yeah. And again.
Watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
还有上状态了，等一下他就要爆掉。
Now we're talking.
叫心哦，很毒哦。
I need this.
干中这招。快正面刚他！干这威力好大，去死啊你！哎呀，不死，妈请你吃弹弓！哦，谢谢你的武器。最后我好像有，哦，最后我没有。哦，他是猎人弓哦，那属性好多哦。又一把传奇武器到手。这把可以取代掉我的弹弓，可是弹弓的威力好屌。我发现这个紫色弹弓又很强。 还有那种，还有在地上蔓延开来那种效果，可是弓箭就没有，弓箭就是单一目标。哇，全身，哇塞，这他妈爽啊！
Cook should know what to do with this.
啊，这些不是草药，靠！
You okay?
Red raids, my sister's death, Sarah's little army. Yeah, it feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope it's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good. I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
I'm glad I could help.
我总算有点用了。
Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Sarah didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
击败亚瑟拉。 哦，好，集结我的同伴呐，开杀！接下来都只是那种他会用到的东西，反正学满一定拿奖杯嘛。手动存一个档哦，怕等下什么意外。我都忘记找第二打工了。
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a
我
time.
们交往过一阵子。
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
整个远夫人只剩下10个人哦。
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology.
Song Jiao.
Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
好吧，他救了我一命，无话可说。
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
OK， 各位进攻啦！
I keep thinking.
Did you need something?
诶，我的绑筋伫倒位？ Guys, hold on!
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
啊，好像没有盖亚不能用。可以。
Drone's reconnected now.
哎，这个布景我好像用过，换一个。哦。只是它换布景的速度好慢哦。哇！嗯，这不是拉斯维加斯吗？哦，丛林哦，这个呢？最后一个。那想要有海洋的，我好像没有找到海洋的。哎呀，算了 ，Guys, hold on.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
集结了，开战了。
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly, from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
艾伦德上，给你背。
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control.
阿迪加拉。
You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute?
现在有空吗？安排计划给他们。哇，艾娃又不能打他干嘛？
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
寇塔罗最让我印象深刻就是他可以单手爬山，啊，真的最屌了。
Aloy, you think we can talk?
谈什么？谈什么
We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already. Oh, before I forget. Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
到底是给我什么东西啊？也没有显
You
示。
did. I guess
I'll see you at the rendezvous.
I wouldn't have it any.
哦，线圈哦。这个时候这大伤比较高，还是这个比较高？好像是这一个哎，跟这个是最高的。哦，标枪整个大过于弹弓哦。出发！
Looks like some rebels died fighting a machine. A lot of tracks here. Maybe one got away? I should look around with my focus.
我靠！我在这边看到维巴纳的东西，维巴纳订婚，没听错，身价数十亿的黄金单身女郎又订婚了。维巴纳第17度订婚。居然在这边找到远风人的资料。好，那早上比较明亮。哇，帅！但该不是那个吧？他们基地有。哦。
Zenith base. That shield must be the glowing lights that.
哇，基地好大哦！哦，泰坦。原来泰坦是拿来给我丢炸弹的。哇，有这么方便的坐骑，干嘛还要换呢？还可以看风景，多棒啊！我要打泰坦！
I should take care of everything I can.
半头了，进攻进攻！
Attack the Zenith base.
如果你从这里去往前，就因此孤注一掷，且任务期间无法回到开放世界。打了啦，是不是最会了？无路可退，冲！
Okay, everyone. I'm
是
at
不
the
是今天就要
rendezvous
结局了？
point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
然后这种无法挽回的东西出来，一定都是打结尾。
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
弹头，哇，它会飞 ，baby！
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
他带上他的机器手了。
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
那少人士你要干嘛？少人士
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
哇，远距离通话，它可以飞，真的超好用的。
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
不能拿他的大炮。啊，杀死鬼妹是非必要的。
Anytime you're ready.
用潜行直接过去就可以省了打这个。
think there's a cave up there that might
You
get
can
us through
see
that
me.
ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
I'll follow you in.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
上不去啊！
Spot it. Gotta move.
啊，被发现了，开打了！
You want to target me, do ya?
哇，这个好强，直接拉这种状态。
Don't get that stuff on you.
我想拿武器来用，在毒面前都一样啊！要炸掉喽！这个太强的弹弓，没人呢。 哦，这杀小，这杀小。
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away.
吃我标枪这一发！丢啊！
Hit it again. Oh, they felt that one. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
太强大了！
Find anything?
Yeah.
按着爬上去吗？
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
哇，他跟上了。
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
开干开干，我想开干。
There, let the acid.
Yeah! Get the fumes in your eyes.
是吧？按得上吧？
I can keep this going.
但只有在他发射的时候才能拿下来。
Aloy's under attack. Cover her.
Cover me. 哦，他是很怕，他是很怕毒诶。
Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving it morning fire.
有电又有毒，看他怎么受得了。哇，收枪好快！你想拿武器来打，根本是不可能。
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
哦，毒真是好用啊！那酸真是好用。感觉酸好像人人都怕，人也怕，那是机器也怕。星野大炮，哎，没有拿来轰，那太可惜了。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah. Clear those weeds.
With who?
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
别叫他动手了。
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough.
Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More specters.
开干！
I'll attack when you...
Pax is eating at its armor.
Come on.
哇，杀价！
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away. Here we go. You want me to hit you again?
打哈了！ 哇！
You need some ammo?
该开了！
Now they're hurt.
太强大了！
Over here. Now's your chance. Boy, did you pick the wrong fight. And they went boom. Love this happen.
I think that's all of them.
And another one down.
Let's push on.
“一爆你！”
Here, up this rock.
这是什么？雷霆牙啊！太可惜了，没有拿这个来玩。
We should move on.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
难得听到那谁赛人士的语气这么不一样。
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
找武器来玩，找武器来玩，哪里？哦，他们在掩护我，注意啦！
I grab it if you need it. Not beer, but it'll do.
有了，武器借我玩了。
Weapon up and give it a taste of its own medicine.
好了，武器借完了。我靠，艾伦德跳上去了，他怎么跳上去了？跳某某，来，下来，我打死雷！哎，艾伦德不见了，打他！哦，走，干得好强哦！这才叫武器嘛！
Gets a blood clot, doesn't it?
我来支援你们！我来支援你们！这就是我的剑术。哈哈。
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
我靠！
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on.
What is that?
哇！贝塔成功了吗？
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
哇，超强的这两个！ 这两台根本黑科技呀、
Before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
蛮累的，他背那个东西，然后一直爬。
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
哇，雷加拉，哇，整个打了。接下来直接飞下去吗？
Guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Go.
It's a big jump. I think we got.
快跑，快跑，快跑！
See.
看艾伦的瞬移耶！
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one.
By the blood of the ten!
绕之前
It's about to get loud.
Ah, fight time.
干嘛还在那边死绕之前？
You want me to handle this, Aloy?
雷加拉，快帮打！
Give me your best. That's the quick way.
Good work, everyone.
好强哦！哎，我都已经打完了。哦哟，哦。哇，赛伦斯来了！难得看到赛伦斯自己主动这边射东西。不然他都在后面当常进人。
Look at all this zenith space stuff.
"拉错了吧？他应该拉的是艾伦德吧？他最累。
Let's go.
我
This way, demon!
雷加拉上吧，你的功用来了。哇，这么强哦！哇，他要战死了！
This is the death I was promised. Go!
哇，雷加拉死了！ 哎，我很好奇，如果我没有，如果我没有，
At least she died on her own terms.
如果我没有把雷加拉弄进来，那这一幕会变怎样子？
That's cold.
你这不是卷风人吗？
Aloy,
啊，那个难得看到赛伦在拿弓了。
but Cataldo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
好漂亮啊，这边。啊，弓箭挂3把。 Oh.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe
我
to
猜
say
他这个一
she's
方应该是大
forfeited
范
her
围，
share of our operation.
他这一发应该是大范围，全部截盾。
There.
改良，我在猜。
No. Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light them up!
Fire in the hole！ 全范围。
Are we supposed to be scared?
啊，会惊哈，没有护盾会惊了哈。
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch.
没盾就是废物
Then
了
he'll。be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, run! Die, my Saint filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. missing.
是你，我要报仇，我要替华尔报仇。
You got some unfinished business, little girl.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
It's not the same.
请你吃标枪。别到。
I'm taking you down.
他怕火怕冰的。
Whoa! Don't let him catch me.
怕火，那你就。
Come on now, admit it. You made it. As much fun as I.
Not much without your shield, are ya?
没护盾没辙哈。
Felt that, didn't ya?
烧起来，烧起来，烧起来！如果可以跟他近战了。
You're done for.
我们送他冰帽。
Take that!
巴蒂华尔爆炒，冰起来哦。
Are you there?
真爽。
I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Don't like that, do ya?
This is what I've been training for.
好烫，好烫，好烫哦，好烫，好烫。
Just a little more.
好烫，好烫，好烫，好烫。 配死吧！多少？
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
给你报仇，左货。
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Aaron? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
这位西施，谁呀、
Almost there. I'm coming, Beta. This is it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay.
夜幕西施，
Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
哇，新的外星异种哦！
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
点被炸出来。
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying.
但提尔达有问题。
Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it.
啊，不是他们发的哦。
Nemesis did.
莫西斯哦。
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die.
那要我们跟他去太空哦。
Me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could
对付
never
他
find
啦
us.！
现在他要来对付他啦！
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self.
哇，你竟然这样说贝塔！
So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Aloy, you
哇，融合哦！
I heard that before.
哇！
I can endure. You cannot.
我们要说我鸡类型的 ，yes。怕毒，他怕毒，又是一个怕，是一个怕酸的。
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
我靠！
Aloy, hurt you! You can't stop me, Aloy!
我靠，怎么闪？但他好像吞什么。
This specter was designed to survive against
炸到了哈！炸到了哈！这么大！
Gotta hit those gold plates. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
I can keep going.
请吃这一发吧！终极鬼魅。他真的死了哦。干。
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge.
Wow, Hades
to reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her.
大家一起走啊！大家一起上船。
Goodbye, Silence.
啊，赛人是真的去了哦。
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Wow,
Hey, where's he going?
赛人是改变心意了。
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
哇，他留下来耶！天哪，
You're staying.
他改变了。
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought.
哇，看来应该会有第三了。很明显有第三代了。
It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
哦，那个是雷加拉吧？
The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Oh, 结束了。
out. My voice has grown so soft. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and home. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rock, I long to reach the other